On the edge of a quiet graveyard where stories linger in the stone stands a small fence, and beyond it, a town where faith, struggle, and history are forever entwined. This is another episode of Discover Louisiana with the Cajun Conjurer, where we uncover the hidden mysteries, legends, and sacred places of the Bayou State.
Nestled along Bayou Boeuf in central Louisiana is the quiet town of Cheneyville, small in size, but rich in stories that shaped not just the parish, but the spiritual and social conscience of a region. Founded in 1813 by settlers from South Carolina, Cheneyville grew along the waterway that once carried goods and ideas between New Orleans and the inland port of Washington. Though only a few hundred people live here today, this bayou town holds deep historical significance for both faith and freedom. In the antebellum South, Cheneyville stood out. Here, in 1843, Baptist preacher William Prince Ford, later known as the enslaver of Solomon Northup, the man whose ordeal became 12 years a slave, led his congregation to break from tradition and embrace the teachings of the Restoration movement. The Cheneyville Christian Church became the oldest of its kind in Louisiana, a place where, unusually for its time, white and black members shared in worship. Even Alexander Campbell, the movement's founder, took note during his 1857 visit, praising the rare spirit of interracial fellowship. Just across the bayou stands Trinity Episcopal Church, known fondly as the Little Church on the Bayou. It began not with a building, but with a cemetery. The first marked grave dates to 1835, and by 1860, laborers, enslaved and supervised, began raising the church brick by brick from local cypress and pine. Designed in Gothic Revival style and consecrated by Bishop Leonidas Polk, who would later die a Confederate general, Trinity was a reflection of both Southern faith and Southern contradiction. Inside, the original handmade pews remain, modesty boards intact to hide the ankles of 19th century ladies. Above, a gallery once held household servants. The register records baptisms and marriages of enslaved people, often listing owners where parents should have been, yet still documenting these sacred rites. A stained glass window donated by two cotton farmers filters morning light into hues of rose and green. Even the chandeliers once lit by kerosene now shine with electricity, preserving the glow of generations past. Bullet holes from Union soldiers have been patched, and the bell, salvaged from a nearby plantation, still rings. Through wars, fires, and the fading of grand plantations, the church has stood, offering prayer and peace. Trinity remains the oldest continuously used church in South Rapides Parish and one of Louisiana's last surviving Gothic Revival churches. In Cheneyville, where tragedy and grace have long mingled, the church on the bayou still holds space for both memory and hope.
C'est un autre épisode de Découvre la Louisiane avec le conjurateur cadien, où on déterre les mystères cachés, les légendes puis les lieux sacrés dans l'état du Bayou.